Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about. Lots of shootings and dropouts coming out of the parish of Anova, Manchester and St. Catherine. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of Anova, where 5 men were shot and taken out between last night and early this morning. Father and son among the dead. So we'll get into the latest report. Father and son among 3 fatally shot. A 41-year-old man and his 21-year-old son are among 3 individuals shot and taken out in Johnsontown, Anova last night. The deceased have been identified as 41-year-old Merrick Calvin Sr., also known as Maestro, his 21-year-old son Merrick Calvin Jr., also known as Calcal, another man known as Michael, also from Johnsontown. Reports indicate that around 8:30 p.m., Merrick Calvin Jr. and Michael were at a bar under construction along the Johnsontown main road when 2 men on motorcycle ambushed them and opened gunfire, hitting both. Merrick Calvin Sr., who was returning from Lucy, witnessed his son being shot and intervened by knocking one of the gunmen off the motorcycle, but not before he himself was shot and taken out. The gunman fled the scene and subsequently shot another motorcyclist before stealing his motorcycle. All 4 men were transported to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where Merrick Calvin Sr., his son, and Michael were pronounced drop out. The injured motorcyclist was treated and admitted in hospital. Now, people still in Anova. Man gunned down in Lucy Bus Park. A man was shot and taken out by armed men at a bar inside the Lucy Bus Park, Anova, on Thursday. The deceased has been identified as 35-year-old Terran Hart of Lances Bay address in Anova. Reports indicate that around 2 a.m. on Thursday, Hart was at a bar inside the Lucy Transport Center when he was ambushed and shot multiple times by armed men. The police were summoned, and upon arrival, they found Hart lying in a pool of red water. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced you-know-what. Now people still in Anova. Funeral parlor director drop out in Green Island. So we'll get into the report. A funeral parlor director was shot and taken out in Green Island, Anova on Thursday. The victim has been identified as 44-year-old Robert Williams, also of Green Island. Reports indicate that around 1 p.m., Williams and a female companion were sitting outside his funeral home when 2 armed men approached and opened gunfire, hitting them multiple times. The assailant fled the scene, police were summoned, and Williams was found lying in a pool of red water. The scene was processed and Williams was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced drop out, ma'am, in Anova between last night and early this morning. Now people, we'll move on. This time to the parish of Manchester. Suspect in PM Youth Awardees murder fatally shot by police. So we'll get into the report, and this is an update, people. A man believed to have been involved in the dropout of a recipient of Prime Minister Andrew Holness Youth Award, C.J. Cunningham, was fatally shot by the police a month ago. The suspect, Andre Knight, otherwise known as Boxer, a construction worker of Davidton, Manchester, was fatally shot during a reported confrontation with the police on May 19. weeks after Cunningham was shot and taken out. The update was provided by the head of the Manchester Police, Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan, during the monthly meeting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation on Thursday. Duncan said an illegal firearm was also seized during the incident involving Knight. When I spoke about 2 weeks ago, I said that we were well advanced in our investigation surrounding CJ Cunningham dropout, the senior lawman told the councillors. Subsequently to the dropout, we went into the space in Davidton and we were confronted by an individual and he was fatally shot and a firearm recovered. Subsequent to that incident, based on our investigation, that person was positively identified as the person who was responsible for CJ Cunningham dropout, said Duncan. A motive for Cunningham dropout was not disclosed by the deputy superintendent. Cunningham, also a Tyler, was the 2022 recipient of the Prime Minister National Youth Award for Agriculture and Agro-Processing. He was shot and taken out in Davidton on April 26. A 33-year-old man was also shot and injured in that incident. Police report that about 5:45 p.m. both men were in process of tiling a house under construction when explosions sounding like gunshots were heard inside the building. The police were called and Cunningham was found with bullet wounds to the upper body head area and the other man with a wound to his right thigh. Cunningham dropped out on the scene. Now, people, we'll move on. This time to the parish of St. Catherine, last but not least. Search continues for a missing 45-year-old woman from Central Village in St. Catherine. 45-year-old Veronica Barrett of Michael Manley Boulevard, Windsor Heights, Central Village in St. Catherine, has been missing since Monday, June 3rd. She is of dark complexion, medium build, about 170 centimeters, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Reports from the Central Village Police are that about 11:30 a.m., Veronica was last seen at a pharmacy in the area wearing a pink tights suit and a pair of black slippers. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Veronica Barrett is asked to contact the Central Village Police Station. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what to think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.